Hello.
4 sets of B&B owners check into each other's places
Bedside light on a pull cord. Very 70s.
and check out one another.
Go, Stevie, go, Stevie. So,
So you did.
Today there's a sinking feeling as they battle to be named best value for money.
We do know that there's a lot cheaper places as well in Blackpool.
Yes, and you try staying in them, they are grim.
The final visit of the week is to Suffolk, where the owner of the Bridge Hotel Brandon, Matt Arnold, is buzzing about his B&B.
We say we've got blissful bedrooms and beautiful bathrooms and brilliant breakfast, and those 3 Bs I think are really important. It's a pretty good ethos to have. It's quite a simple one, and it's one we try and live up to.
The family-run hotel sits on the banks of the Little Ouse, and turning his hand to hospitality has been plain sailing for former TV reporter Matt.
It was very useful to have spent so many years literally on the road living in hotels because it let me know what I liked. It made it very clear to me when it came to deciding what we were going to put in here, what sort of things I thought were essential.
Guests wanting to check out Matt's must-haves will find 5 rooms for up to £75 a night, plus a host who's enjoying his escape to the country.
Here we go. I don't think I've ever had a job that was like doing a job. It's always been fun. Having a TV career for 20 years was great fun, and this is turning out to be great fun, even though I've only done it for a few months now. Ask me in another year or 2 if it still is.
About to arrive are today's first guests, who are happy to be playing away.
It's going to be nice to see Matt on his home turf. He's going to be a terrific host, there's no doubt about that in my mind.
Expecting a winning welcome are Jennifer McGurr and friend Diana Carnegie of the Tower View Hotel in Blackpool. And when Jennifer hosted first this week,
Hello, I'm Jennifer.
Matt was on broadcast about his showbiz past.
I used to be a TV reporter.
Well, you see, your voice is familiar.
Yeah, you might well have thought that.
And on the last visit,
Great to see you again.
Matt's career was still in the spotlight.
so have you never had in the mornings where someone has said, and it's over to Matt now?
No, but clearly I'm about.
Today, the ladies are starry-eyed about their new host.
Matt's a larger-than-life character, he'll be a great host. I like him a lot, actually. He's interesting and he's very considerate. I think Matt could win this competition. If I don't win it, I'd like Matt to win it. Matthew.
Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Come this way, ladies. You've got a bed each, a single and a double. The price for your room is £70 for the night, including breakfast.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much. I don't really want to find any faults here.
Well,
it's so
no,
nice.
it's lovely.
I just love it all.
With Diana reluctant to roll up her sleeves, the next guests are all about the outfit.
I think the way Matt dresses and the image he portrays, I feel it's going to be quite an upmarket kind of place.
Lisa and Steve Tyndall run the King's Head Inn in Rye, East Sussex. When they hosted last time,
Lisa.
Welcome to your room.
Matt gave the mattress a hard time.
It's new, it's just not as good as ours, no way.
And come morning, he didn't have a spring in his step.
Mattress too soft, not enough springs.
Which left the hosts feeling flat.
Not enough springs. Why would you want to feel a spring in the bed? You don't want to feel the springs in the
No,
bed.
of course you don't.
And today, Lisa and Steve aren't going to go softly on host Matt.
I'm a little bit surprised after reading Matt's feedback forms at our place. I would have thought that he was possibly overzealous. We're not going to make it easy for him. So you're right, we're not.
I know that knock.
Hi, Matt.
Come
this
along
is
in.
lovely.
Here we are. Welcome to room 5. The rate for your stay tonight is £70, including breakfast for the pair of you. Enjoy it, and I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good value at £70, I would suggest. It's very nicely done, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice room.
While Lisa and Steve are summing things up, the final guests have been having a browse.
I tried to Google Map the other day, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I gave up in the end after about 3 hours.
On the Suffolk Superhighway are Daniel Walker and friend George Gillespie of Church Spa in East Markham, Nottinghamshire. And when they hosted second this week,
Good morning, Matt. Welcome to Church Spa.
former journalist Matt didn't hold back when questioning their customer service.
It's a big commitment to say that you're going to be available 24 hours a day. What if it got really popular that it was booked night after night after night and they were banging your bell every night?
And today, Daniel and George are looking forward to getting the inside scoop on their host.
He's used to being the one always questioning everyone, so now with him being the host, he has to probably take the back seat.
And it'd be nice to give him some questions this time.
Yeah.
Let's have some answers.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dan. Come along in, guys.
Thank you very much.
The price of your room is £70 for the night.
Thanks, Matt.
Bye-bye.
Oh, looks quite nice, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does look nice.
Tell it's been recently refurbed, can't you?
Yeah.
With their host out of the way, the guests can see if the Bridge Hotel Brandon will make them cross.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll stay here for the day now.
And there we go. Why does everybody forget curtain poles? I don't understand it. Look.
Good pillows. Good pillows. Good
But there is only one each.
5. What is it about these hotels that they think you can manage with 2.5 hangers each?
Hairdryer. Not that I've got any.
This is all very nice. Now, where's my mirror?
Yeah. That's the thing. It would be really handy to have a mirror there.
It's amazing, this bathroom. I like this.
Yeah.
Really smart, modern.
Oh,
Found some...
more dust.
Well, that lets it down a bit.
It does,
A bit tatty, that.
Room inspection's almost over. Jennifer's going with the flow.
Oh, that's just gorgeous. The little ooze.
Daniel's angling for a better view.
Don't pull it off. Don't pull it off, dear.
I'm not sure if that does move.
And Steve and Lisa aren't minding the gap.
Yeah.
At last, a big bed.
Big bed at last.
Are you all right over there?
I am now.
The town of Brandon was once known as Brandon Ferry, and today host Matt is keeping to the nautical theme and hoping to float his guests' boats in the hotel garden.
Gather round. You might have noticed that we've got some rowing boats, so we're going to have a rowing competition.
I had a funny feeling it was going to be in water. Well, I've had an anti-sickness tablet, so I should be all right.
The B&Bers will compete in 2 heats, rowing their boats across the river and back again. First to reach shore will paddle it out in the final.
Hats on the spike denotes victory.
First to set sail are Jennifer and Diana against Matt,
Go!
who gives them a sporting head start.
Right oar, left oar. Just that, stop that, use that one.
We got across to the other side really quick, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then I got overexcited and I forgot where, who, or which does whatever.
Turn that oar.
And with the ladies all at sea,
Come on, Jennifer.
it's hats off to Matt
Yes!
as he takes the first round.
Well done.
Next to push the boat out are Lisa and Steve against George and Daniel.
Come on, Captain Dan.
And George is determined to rock the boat.
George, stop rocking, man.
I'm pushing so it goes
Yeah,
further.
you're making it worse.
I think we want to win this one, don't we?
Yeah, I definitely say we want to win.
We are the best.
But Lisa's got the wind in her sails.
Quick, Davy! Come on, turn it round! Turn it round, quick!
I really tried.
You did really,
And Lisa really tried to encourage me.
We're winning. Oh, where are you? Come on.
And as Daniel and George cruise to a win,
Oh, put your oar in. Oh.
Lisa hits the deck.
It's just happened so fast. Or just shut off the end of the thing.
With all aboard, Matt takes on Daniel and George in the final.
Go, Matt! Go, Matt! Go!
Backwards.
I think we did see the competitive side of George and Daniel.
With Matt coming in, cap in hand,
No.
George tries to duck defeat.
Oh dear.
He just rolled out of that boat and I thought, oh my God, poor George.
I don't think the sea legs were doing very well today, were they, Daniel?
No, did you enjoy your swim?
You tipped me in.
Don't blame me,
I'll
Joe.
see you later.
It's the final visit of the competition to be named Best Value B&B of the Week. And in Suffolk, host Matt is taking his guest to dinner at a local Italian restaurant.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And first up, George reveals his love of La Dolce Vita.
Does anybody know that I can speak a little bit of Italian? I'm not very good at it, but I know a few words.
Go on, Ned, we should hear.
Ravioli, spaghetti, and meatballs.
He can hardly speak Italian. He's not a Giovanni.
Giovanni?
Yeah, I thought
Who's
so.
Giovanni?
Well, yes, you know.
Do you mean Giovanni?
Having proved he's no Italian master, George is up for a bit of telly talk.
You know, with your past TV career, how did you fall into that?
The simple answer to that is I flew in the Royal Navy. I became the flying eye off the back of the Royal Navy, which got me into the media. And getting into the media made me think I'd like to get into TV a bit more.
Would you be happy to disclose the sort of lifestyle you lived then financially and what now you can do financially?
I'd be pushing with a GP, I'd have thought, or a middle-ranking lawyer. That sort of money. It was good money.
So's your lifestyle, home life changed?
We've certainly got a lot less than we used to have to play with, and an awful lot less.
I think everybody lives to the means, though, don't they? You know, if you've got it, you'll spend it, and if you haven't, then you've got to pull the strings in.
I did imagine that it might be a little bit uneasy confronting really big questions about me and things I normally try and avoid, but actually, it wasn't too bad.
I think Matt quite enjoyed being the centre of attention this evening, shall we say, because we were all asking him questions and things like that. So, you know, it was his turn to shine, shall we say.
With the Last Supper coming to an end, Daniel lays George's cards on the table.
Has anyone's impressions changed? Because I know, like, you thought about Matt, he wasn't sure what was going on originally.
No, I just thought it was a bit overpowering and overconfident, shall we say, or whatever, you know. And, well, if I was talking to you in a pub and I'd just met you, and you were stood at the bar and I was having a drink and you were chatting to me, I wouldn't be interested. I'd sort of be like, all right, I'm sneaking off now. But as I've got to know you a bit better, I find you most endearing.
Oh, lovely to Really?
Really? Standing to start with. No, I'm joking.
Feeling shared, it's all back to the B&B, where George is taking precautions.
Night, George, don't fall out your bed this time.
Oh, don't worry about me, Daniel. I'm all prepared.
Night, mate.
Good night.
And Lisa and Steve are feeling down.
Could do with another pillow.
Yeah, one pillow is never enough.
Night-night. Good night.
Next morning in Suffolk and at the Bridge Hotel Brandon, George is giving Daniel a grilling.
You're more of a sausage person than me, aren't you?
Don't know about that one, George.
While Steve and Lisa have high expectations.
He's a high-end sort of guy. So I expect his breakfast to be quite
The
high-end.
problem he'll have is timing.
Because he's not used to it, you mean?
Yeah.
As the guests take their seats, it seems yesterday's boat race has gone to George's head.
Still got your sea legs on this morning then, George?
I have. I'm going for a paddle in a bit, I think.
Meanwhile, Matt's making sure his kitchen crew are shipshape.
Hang fire then, Dill. I'll go out and see them and see what's cooking.
All right, then.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a nice night's sleep. What we've got is a full breakfast if you want it. You can have your eggs done if you want scrambled or poached, that's fine.
I'll have your regular breakfast.
Right.
With no beans, please.
Okay.
With Jennifer keeping it simple, others aren't being such good eggs.
I'll just have the full breakfast, please, with the boiled egg on the side, because I just want to dip
Yes.
some toast in it or whatever.
Okay. Steve, what can I get you?
Is there any chance of an omelette?
Seeing as we're all such good friends now, let's go for it.
Being a chef myself, I think you have to be tested at times for certain things, and that's why I ordered an omelette.
Orders in, Matt's team gets to it.
1 portion of scrambled, Dill. Get that beaten up. I need another pan, Alex. A heated pan, that one. That's all right, I've got it. Lighter, lighter.
Liking your hair?
Well, I woke up early this morning, so I thought I'd pop off to the hairdressers and have it done. Fringes in.
With the kitchen in full swing, the first breakfast soon presents itself for inspection.
Thank you. Lovely.
But one of the ingredients isn't measuring up for Lisa.
This sausage is smaller than I expected.
I was just about to say the very same thing. That's a very small sausage, Matt.
Matt's sausage, I was expecting bigger things, to say the least.
As the ladies get seen to first,
Oh, thank you. That looks lovely.
the boys are taking the gentlemanly approach.
I honestly think you should start. We'd hate your breakfast to be ruined just because we're waiting for ours.
I understand that, but I really don't feel comfortable starting to eat.
I felt a little bit awkward that I was sitting there with no food, and that's why I said people should start, because I didn't want their breakfast to go cold. No, seriously, start. I should come round there and start for you in a minute.
You've got to bring everything ready at the same time, and that is the art of cooking, isn't it?
Airs and graces, the order of the day, it's Steve's order that's causing a scramble.
He is testing me, of course he is. And he's a chef, so it's not a fair test. Take it to Steve with my compliments.
Omelette out,
That's great, it looks really good. Thank you.
Matt's one order away from having breakfast wrapped up.
Here we go, George.
You're sweating a bit, Matt.
I am, dear. You're right. that was quite tough going.
Matt was way out of his comfort zone this morning.
I think he was.
And unfortunately for him, it showed.
There was an air of panic, I think, somehow in the kitchen a little bit. There was no reason for that.
And George's egg isn't all it's cracked up to be.
So I've just went for the boiled egg.
Oh, my God.
It's not very nice, that egg, is it? Look. It's not cooked at all. It's just, could have done with another 2 minutes, probably. Well, I think it just left the chicken.
A bit of a disaster, that one, wasn't it?
It was, really, yeah.
Breakfast scoffed, the guests must now feast on their anonymous feedback forms.
How were your hosts at the Bridge Hotel Brandon?
I think Matt's a superb host, isn't he?
A 10? Yeah.
10.
A little bit more organisation.
Relax and enjoy, de-stress.
I think really, it would only be fair to go with 8.
How clean was the Bridge Hotel Brandon?
There's dust everywhere.
9 for that, I would say. How were your facilities at the Bridge Hotel Brandon?
Just 5 hangers in the wardrobe.
I think we have to give an 8 here.
Lack of mirror above the desk.
The chest of drawers in the bathroom just doesn't seem to fit. Probably 6.
How did you sleep at Bridge Hotel, Brandon? Best night's sleep I've had since I left home.
To only have one pillow is wrong.
I think an 8 is fair.
Okay.
How was your breakfast at the Bridge Hotel, Brandon? Well, here we
It
go.
was a bit disappointing, that, wasn't it? So, very runny egg. Got to be a 5.
Gotta be a 5, yeah.
The whole experience was fairly unpleasant, really. If I'm
Your
honest.
food did get a bit cold.
Yes, waiting for the others to come out. I'll go with the 6, yes.
Okay.
Would you stay here again?
100% yes.
Would I stay here again?
Without any doubt, and circle the yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Now the B&Bers must pay what they think their stay was worth.
Are we happy with that?
Yeah, I think so.
The cash will be kept under wraps until the end of the week. For now, Matt can see how he fared in the feedback.
How were your hosts at Bridge Hotel Brandon? It's a 10, which is marvellous. How were the facilities? It's an 8. Beautiful room, too few hangers. It's clearly a subjective view. How did you sleep at the Bridge Hotel Brandon? Gets a 10. The best night's sleep possible away from home. Poor, I got an absolute buzz down the backbone there reading that. How was breakfast? Only a 6. Food going cold, waiting for others, that's a bit unfair because I would expect you to tuck in when your plate comes out.
Hi, Matt.
Would you stay here again? They've answered yes, which is a lovely thing to read. Okay, turning the page. How clean was the Bridge Hotel Brandon? Hopefully very. They've given it a 9, saying dust on the curtain rail, dust on the bathroom mirrors. I'm sorry if there was dust on the bathroom mirrors, but I think the rooms were spotless myself. How was the breakfast? 5 out of 10. Boiled egg wasn't cooked. That must be George and Daniel then. I would do anything we could to sort out anybody's breakfast order, but if we aren't told about it, we can't.
Thank you very much.
Well, cheers. Safe trip.
Okay, bye.
Would you stay here again? Yes. Well, that's lovely. Clearly, if we had them back, we'd have a chance to make them a better breakfast, so we didn't get 5 out of 10, got a few more points. Right. How were your hosts at the Bridge Hotel Brandon? Only an 8 out of 10 for that. More organisation in areas such as breakfast. Relax and enjoy it and de-stress. I think I might even guess who this is now, because could this be Steve? How were the facilities? No mirror above the desk. This is definitely Steve and Lisa. In that room, we felt better to place the mirror where we did, over in the corner, because the lady sitting on the side of the bed often works very well, and it's a nice big mirror for that. How did you sleep? Gets an 8 out of 10. Okay, only one pillow. You can ask for another, though, and we would have got them another one.
Cheers.
Steve, lovely to see you. Would they stay here again? Categorically have said that they would stay again, which is nice. Whatever our differences, they're all water under the bridge in Brandon.
Next time, scores are settled.
So do you sleep diagonally?
Well, I had to with your one.
His tootsies are going to stick out over the end of any bed.
And tensions run high.
Just not somewhere that we would necessarily visit ourselves.
As the payments and the winner are revealed.
And the winner is...